Okay, guys, here we go. The 3rdEST MOONBERRY Cup. I hope everybody's ready in chat. I hope the runners are ready. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, dear Lord. Let's get it.
Not that scary.
We are ready to go. Okay, guys, in. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, here we go, guys. This is City. A bad city will not really cost you too much time because it's a pretty short level. But we're going to see both players here doing their best to not make any mistakes. It's important just to have a clean, smooth-ish run. Okay, and there we go. We got some lagging issues here on Lucien's side, but we'll see if it cleans itself up as we get going here. Both players pretty close as far as I can tell. Wow, very close. Both players on the same screen now. Neck and neck right out of the gate. Send your energy. Unga sends his energy. Metagloria redeemed. I love you. RNG. Prayers for Lucien's connection. Lucien must be Croatian with those frames. Blurk Bay in the house. What's up, Blur? Lucien looks like the frames have cleaned up a little bit, and the speed is there as well with the early lead here, Lucien. Both players really still very close. Lucien taking the top route.
Nice.
Interesting. And Sam, you can see executing that spike jump pretty well. And also doing the neutral jump here, wall skip, which is pretty tricky. Nicely done there. Lucien first to close it out. Sam not far behind. Well done by both players. Let's go ahead and open up those journals at the end of each level, please. A deathless old sight for Lucien in 1:59. Sam with a 2:06. So we gotta. Oh, sorry, Forsaken City. Yep, we gotta. That'd be pretty good actually if you had a 2-minute old sight. Only 7 seconds separating the runners. Let's get to that. Let's get to that postcard screen. I'll pull up the music.
Lucien, do you play on keyboard?
Yes.
Oh boy. I'm here representing the analog sticks.
Wow, full analog represented.
Respect, dude.
Big respect.
I know there's some good analog people in this game, so I'm going for it.
Analog gang. Comet representing analog gang? Comet, you're not an analog player, are you? Tell me that's not true.
I know there are some people who use analog for feathers, even at like ultimate top level.
Comet runs full analog. Wow. Yeah, I think most players do analog for the feathers, but Analog Gang says Wallow Nice. What's up, Wallow Nice?
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello?
Can we get an analog stick emote? Matt the Man. Not a bad idea.
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay, guys, this is Old Sight. Runners are ready. We're going to get it going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good song.
Here we go. Metagloria, that is not going to be the prefix. Thank you. Okay. Old Sight, a really beautiful and dreamlike level. Because, well, it is a dream. It is a dream.
Oh no.
Lucien struggling here early, giving Sam the ability to pull ahead here early on. Ooh, a dash there into the wall. Not a huge time loss, though, but Lucien able to close the gap a little bit. Sam is approaching the first confrontation with Battleline. What's up, the Italian one?
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello?
Exclamation point Moon for anybody interested in signing up for the next MOONBERRY Cup event. And both players now neck and neck. The gap has been closed.
Oh, right. Oh, that's not good.
That is a costly death there from Sam, allowing Lucien to pull ahead here. Still a lot of level left and a lot of screens that can really swing the favor in either runner's direction. Lucien now onto the key screen, and Sam also on the key screen. Sam is through and right on Lucien's heels. A couple of important screens coming up here. Lucien the first to it. This is the second to last battling screen. Sam taking a death there. Lucien through the first of the final two screens. Sam right behind. Another important screen here for Lucien. A long screen where a death at the end, it can really cost you. If you play it cleanly, that's really all you can hope for. And it looks like Lucien is through. And Sam right behind. Nicely done. Looks like Sam is through as well. Final section here is all about optimizing movement speed. Can you keep those advanced movements going? There's also a bunch of springboards here that are, you would think would help you, but they're actually your enemy if you're trying to go fast. They really slow you down, so each player you're going to see try to avoid these springs and try to maintain their momentum as best as they can. Murder Chicky says, I call Badline Pragmadeline because she's pragmatic part of Madeline. Wow, that's pretty good. Never heard that before. Well done. And Lucien the first to the finish line. And Sam right behind. What a race. That level was back and forth.
Closer than I thought.
That was very close. Let's go to the journals here. And Lucien with a 2-minute 43 second. Sam with a 2:45. Only 2 seconds separate them. Lucien still ahead by about 10 seconds as we go into the Celestial Resort. Okay, let's see here. This is a really hype song. I'm just going to play this song. All right, gentlemen, if you're ready, let's head to the postcard screen. Carrarium says, Resort hype.
Let's go meet Oshiro.
Let's meet Oshiro. General Teddy says, I recommend getting the Mirror Temple key skip and maybe the Celestial Resort demo dash down. Very worth. Both of those skips are very worth. Thank you, the Italian one, for swearing the oath.
Good luck, Lucien.
Same to you.
I'm not a trash talker. I'm too nice for that.
Neither am I.
Just pulling up the music here. One sec, guys. Sorry.
No problemo.
It's a piano tutorial. Piano version, guys. What do you think?
Am I still lagging badly, by the way?
Yeah, I mean, it's not great. It's not ideal, but it's really not too bad, to be honest.
Yeah, I've never done this through Discord before.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to probably just your connection. You're fine, Sam, and it's really not too bad, Lucien. It's definitely still fine.
Alright, cool.
All right. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. This is the first real challenging level of the game, I would say. A lot of time could go either way. Runners are ready. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Resort hype. What does Inner Circle Recruit do? Only one way to find out, Murder Chicky. Okay, here we go. Both players have entered the resort. Once again, we're introducing these meatballs here. They're very deadly. One touch is all it takes. Lucien getting caught up here early on. Sam, the F-man, pulling it out. First one to unlock the door. Lucien right behind. The goal here really is to play as cleanly as you can. While it is important to know some skips and know some speed strats and some advanced movements, it's also very important, especially when you're running the game in the 50s, even in the high 40s. You just want to try and play cleanly and clean and smooth.
Not good.
Lucien may be downloading the Fast and the Furious on torrent simultaneously. That's possible. It's possible. But actually, the stream is really clean now from Lucien. Both players now onto the huge mess screen. Once again, there's no spikes. There's no danger of dying, but it's tricky to navigate through here and maintain your momentum. A lot of weird corners that can get you caught up and turn you around. And wow, both players get into the cutscene at the exact same time. Here we go. Ooh, Sam taking a death there. Lucien pulling ahead now. You're going to see Lucien probably attempt a spike skip here. Second attempt gets it done. Sam, ooh, getting it on the third attempt, but then losing the dash into the spikes here. Nicely done there. Cleans it up. Lucien into the second cutscene, and Sam well on his way. Really tight race we got happening here. Really tight race. Lucien catching a death there. Sam going to close the gap a little bit. Not a super costly death in terms of time, but once again, guys, deaths here, they affect you in a couple ways. Number one, normally when you enter a screen, you're going to be on a certain cycle. If you die on that screen, you go into what's called a death cycle, which for a lot of screens is just a little bit different, and it's going to require a slightly different approach. And if you haven't practiced the death cycle for that particular screen, you may struggle to complete the screen, and it's going to slow you down twice. It kind of has a way of slowing you down, double slowdown. Both players now actually very close, almost neck and neck.
Yeah, there we go.
Lucien pulls ahead here. First one to the bubble. First one to finish the cleanup of the hotel and onto the making his way through the rest of the hotel to the demo dash. I'm assuming both players do the demo dash. Corrarium says you can go back to the previous room to reset the cycle, but it's obviously a time loss. Yep. Absolute facts from Corrarium. Sam, the F-man, now into the key room as Lucien leaves the key room. Wow. Sam has caught up. Let's hope both players can get through the next couple screens cleanly. Lucien, the first one to approach the demo dash. I don't know if either player does the demo dash, but we're going to find out right now. It looks like Lucien does do the demo dash. He took the safety screen. First try is a failure. Sam now taking the safety screen. Lucien struggling to get through. Sam could really... First time through for Sam, and Lucien is through now, both players neck and neck. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Ooh, Sam taking a death there is going to hurt. Lucien now pulling ahead and is the first one to the Oshiro section. Sam going to have to play cleanly now.
Not happening.
Anything can happen here, though, as Lucien is in the Oshiro section, the dreaded Oshiro section.
Yeah, it was going to be either the demo dash or the last round coming over.
There we go. Now Sam onto the roof of the hotel. Anything can happen here, guys. Lucien is ahead, But these screens are lengthy, and the longer the screen, the more the danger. If you take a death towards the end of the screen, it is really going to eat your time up. And although Oshiro's movements here are kind of predictable, he is programmed to take you out. PGR in the house. Welcome in, PGR. Okay, Lucien now on the final screen. This is a long screen, and once again, any mistake here can really cost you a lot of time. Lucien, smooth and steady, takes a death there. Oh my god, and now Sam has actually pulled ahead. That Lucien death, extremely ill-timed. Sam now just has to be slow and steady through here. And it looks like he's going to finish it out. Sam pulls ahead. Oh my god, Lucien. Prayers for just a smooth finish here for Lucien. No more deaths. No more deaths. There we go. Lucien finishing it up. Wow, what a resort. What a resort.
That hurts.
What a resort. Let's go to the journals. Sam the F-Man with a 6-minute 33-second resort. Lucien clocking in with a 6:51 total times. Sam the F-Man in the early lead with 11 minutes 25 seconds. Lucien 11:33, 11 seconds between these players.
Thanks,
Still scared of
Terrarium.
Are you still scared of me?
Yeah. The only reason why I wasn't that scared is because I did demo dash first time. Most of the time it's 2 to 4, and I was so happy.
That was actually really clutch, that first time demo dash, because Lucien was struggling. Took like 3 or 4 tries.
I used to get it first time every time. Now I can't get it in less than 3. I don't know why.
What's up, Gengar?
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello?
I played like 10 hours of Celeste today just warming up for this race. I
I don't know. That could work for you or against you. I'm not sure.
hopefully I'm not rusting. Yeah, 10 hours. It's 1:45 a.m. Okay, I'm so.
Big shout outs to both of these runners. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Moonberry Cup. We're just a very young league. We're trying to grow and build and make it better, more entertaining. And thank you guys for racing here today.
My pleasure. It's fun.
Okay, let's get to the postcard screens here. The stress is part of it, you know.
No.
Yeah, I really need to make time in Bridge because this is where I'm supposed to be. This is my best chapter. So.
Oh God. Mine is the next. Mine is the next. So.
Okay, I think we're ready. Both players, please, to the postcard screens. We'll do the countdown.
Of course, now that I just said it's my best chapter, I'm probably going to take like 5.5 minutes.
Nah, I believe.
Okay, guys, let's get ready. Golden Ridge time. If the runners are ready, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
I beat it.
Golden Ridge. This is, I think, oh, let me get some Golden Ridge music here, guys. Sorry, one sec. Okay, there we go. Golden Ridge, a lot of speedrunners I talk to, I chat with speedrunners of a lot of different levels. Some that are still working towards that sub 1 hour. Some that have a PB in the 50s. Some that have a PB in the 40s and 30s, and even some in the 20s. But for most runners who are running this at maybe 40s or slower, tend to really struggle with this particular chapter, the Golden Ridge, and it has to do with the wind, guys. The wind is it's a factor. It's an absolute factor. You can't say it doesn't affect you, because it does. And the really, really good runners of this game have a way of making that wind look like it's not even there, but it definitely does affect you. Smoke Pig says the wind hurts my thumbs. Yeah, and it doesn't make any logical sense, because it doesn't matter how hard you press the D-pad or the analog stick, you're going to still travel the same speed, but for some reason it's just kind of a human reaction to press a little bit harder when that wind is pushing against you, and I think a lot of people end up with sore thumbs at the end of this level. Lucien first to this auto-scroller block. Let's see how he handles it. There's a couple different ways. Looks like he's going to use the momentum of the block to push him through. Nicely done there. First try. Sam not far behind. We're going to see what he does here. Just playing it safe. Not a bad bet. It's never going to hurt you playing it safe. There's always a constant struggle when you're running this game, guys. And that struggle is to do a strat that's faster and maybe more risky. And let's say you attempt it 2 or 3 times. Now, it would have been faster if you just completed that particular screen the intentional way. But because you had tried multiple times and failed the fast strat, now all of a sudden you're losing time. So it's a constant struggle that speedrunners have to kind of navigate on the fly. Am I going to continue to try and do this fast strat? Or am I going to just do the intended method?
Wow.
Lucien now up to another auto-scroller screen. And it looks like he's going to just try and complete this level, this screen intended. Samthefman struggling here and losing time here. Lucien just kind of playing very solid, very slow and steady. And he's almost all the way to cliff face already. Smoke Pig says you had to turn the controller to turn harder in the original Mario Kart 2. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Leaning out of your chair also helps.
That's what I'm doing.
Samthefman now to that auto-scroller screen we talked about, while Lucien is making his way through cliff face. Now, the cliff face is the windiest section. You can see those white lines there. The wind is really whipping. You also have these snowballs to deal with and a few long screens here. So once again, anybody's game here, as a mistake here from Lucien could cost a lot of time. Snow Yetis, that's right, Carrarium. These are Snow Yetis. That's the lore that I have created in my own mind. Ooh, close one for Sam there. Able to pull it out, though. A death there would have been really costly, but he was able to minimize the damage. Lucien now approaching the final section here. Really smooth and steady stuff from Lucien as he is now on the final screen. Really smooth and clean stuff from Lucien there, wrapping the stage up. Sam now. Send all your energy to Sam now, guys, in chat for a smooth finish. He knows Lucien is done. Palm Top Tiger Redeemed, send your energy. Smoke Pig sending energy. Carrarium sending energy. Let's go, Sam. Very nicely done so far. Very clean. This last screen is not super dangerous, but it's not impossible that you can catch a death here if you're not careful. Very nicely done there by Sam. Nice level from both players. Lucien clearly grabbed some time there.
I got clapped.
Told you that was my best stage.
Welcome in the Great Skeleton Man. Thank you so much for swearing the oath.
I almost sub 4 minutes for you because dear lord.
Yeah, almost. I mean, I'm actually disappointed if I don't get sub 4 on Ridge. I've practiced it enough that I expect it at this point.
Oh dear lord.
You can see Lucian's kind of specialty here. Golden Ridge allows him to pull ahead. 16-19 for Sam the Man, and Lucien 15-36 as we head into Mirror Temple. Now, you guys, if I'm not mistaken, somebody runs A and somebody runs B. Is that correct?
I run
Yeah.
A, Sam runs B.
Yep.
Sam runs B and Lucien runs A. That's actually amazing. I love seeing that when one player is running 5A and one player is running 5B. It's actually super fun to watch. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited to watch this. Let's go ahead. If you guys are ready to go into the next level, let's go ahead and park it on that postcard screen.
Sam, do you do buff drop?
That's for you to find out.
Oh, the drama. We're building the drama here. Okay, let's pull up. I'm going to just grab the music here. Okay.
Slams fist, Bub's drop.
Carrarium demanding Bub's drop here. Okay, if the runners are ready, we're going to get started here with Mirror Temple in 3, 2, 1, go. Bub's drop, bruh. Comet says, I have a saying for all chapters in this game. What is that, Comet? Go fast. All right, the first kind of skip here, you're going to see Sam the F-Man does a wave dash there. And Lucien, does the wave dash but misses, doesn't get the dash back, and therefore is not going to make it through. There we go, second try. Sam the F-Man takes a death, but not a real time costing one. Slight lead here for Sam the F-Man. Lucien right behind. Wave dash gang respects from Metagloria. Comet's saying is, sucks when you suck.
That's true advice.
That's very true advice. Thank you. Both players neck and neck, and here's where you're going to see the fork in the road, guys. Sam the F-Man taking this bottom path to Mirror Temple B, while Lucien taking the top path to finish out the rest of A. Let's see how it plays out. So don't be surprised, guys. You're going to see completely different screens here as Lucien makes his way through the final half of the stage, and Sam the F-Man opting to grab the cassette, unlock the B-side, and try to complete it before Lucien finishes the rest of the A-side. Ickle Chris, measuring waves dash is not Ickle skips. I know, right? I'm an Ickle skip guy myself. Lucien representing 5A gang. And Sam will never know what it feels like to turn into a Seeker and kill yourself, but Lucien doing that right now as Sam begins 5B. Here we go, Sam coming up to the Bubs drop screen as Lucien makes his way through 5A. Let's see what happens here with the Bubs drop. Really tricky, actually, probably the smallest, smallest, I don't know what you want to call it. It's still only 2 frames, so it's really tough.
Lag.
It's a really tight strat, and it's a strat based on feel. You have to really have a good feel for it.
I'm getting lag. What is this?
Sam struggling on this screen, possibly due to some technical difficulties. Bub's drop attempt does not go through, so he opts to try again. It's not a huge time loss to back out and spawn yourself back at this checkpoint and try one more time. Also, you can opt to just complete this section as intended. Doesn't lose that much time. Second attempt, Bub's drop. Nope, he's going to try again as Lucien making his way through the back end of 5A. Sam going to have to nail this Bub's drop or continue as intended. Third try Bub's drop is good for Sam. Well done. Really tricky strat there. Executed nicely there from Sam.
I'm not gonna try it.
Meanwhile, Lucien smooth and steady through 5A. Coming up to one of the first skips that I learned and a lot of speedrunners learn, which is called the search skip, or some call it the Mirror Temple key skip. Involves a struggling there with the skip as Sam making really nice time here through a tricky section. There we go, Lucien with the key skip there, nicely done. General Teddy's favorite skip was one of the first skips I learned, and I think very worthwhile skip for a lot of new runners.
No.
Ooh, costly death there for Sam. These screens are long, and any kind of death you take at the end of one is going to really hurt your time. Meanwhile, Lucien into the Seeker section here. As Sam tries to close out the screen.
Please.
Ooh, such a clenchy bit there, trying to dash upward through that narrow gap at the end of the screen.
It's what clincher.
It's a Monka-esque for sure.
And here's the skills. Never mind. I should shut up.
Lucien just kind of slow and steady, making his way through. Pretty cleanly though, no deaths. Ooh, Sam, nice getting the fast cycle there. If you hit that Seeker just right, it's going to unlock immediately the key.
You gotta be kidding me. Everything is falling apart.
5B is a tricky stage, and there's no RNG in this game, but these Seekers are the closest things to it, and they will absolutely make it feel like they are acting randomly a lot of the time. Lucien with the definite advantage here,
Yes,
just
good.
really smooth and steady through 5A.
Good.
Okay, now both players kind of settling into a groove here. Nicely done on both sides as Lucien now in the final section here of 5A. Sam not too far behind. Needs to have a clean finish. No danger here as Lucien, oh, there we go, finishes it up.
I want to freaking kill someone right now.
Lucien finishing up 5A, and Sam struggling a bit here. Let's hope for a smooth and clean finish here for Sam.
I hate gold.
Ooh, big time loss there for Sam as he gets caught at the end there, the final screen.
Yeah, this race is dead. You cannot be serious right now, game. Go in. Why didn't that happen the first time?
There we go, nicely done.
I wouldn't say that much, but appreciate it.
PGR says 5B is my favorite B-side.
Well, here I am embarrassing myself on stream. Ballers.
General Teddy, 5A gang represent. 5B, guys, is a very tricky level. And a lot of potential for things to go wrong in 5B. Comet says if you can get a 335A, then you should do 5B. Jazzy says you can do it, Sam.
335A? I'm pretty sure world record's 357.
There we go. Nicely done. Sam finishing up. Props to both players. Let's go to the journals. Lucien running a full 5A at 4 deaths and a 6-minute 42. 5A. Sam, the man, opting to go 5A to 5B, had 19 deaths and a 7-minute 53-second mirror temple, putting their totals at Lucien 22 minutes 19, Sam the F-Man 24:13. About a 2-minute swing here, guys, but honestly, and you guys know that this is true, it is still anybody's race here.
This is just the halfway point, and I stink at reflection.
This is it, guys. We're on to reflection. Literally anything can happen. If you guys are ready for reflection, let's get to the postcard screens. If you need a bathroom break, just let me know. We can surely take one.
Couldn't even if I wanted to. My sister's in the shower.
Wait, hang on. Jazzy says, Majama, please. Majama, wait. Yes, Jazzy. Yes. What is it? Oh, Jazzy redeemed 10 seconds of Zen. Oh, okay. If you guys don't mind, why don't we take 10 seconds and just just zen out with me. What do you say?
I'm up for it.
I
Okay.
can use that.
Here we go, guys. 10
same.
seconds of zen. The idea is our lives are so crazy. We're either dealing with school, we're dealing with work, we got family stuff going on, we got, obviously, the news cycle 24/7 just bombarding us with, I mean, let's face it, guys, the world is crazy right now. And if you don't already have some kind of meditation practice in your daily routine, I encourage you to develop one. It doesn't have to be half an hour or even 10 minutes. It could be 5 minutes or even 2 minutes or even 10 seconds. And right now we're going to do exactly that. Take 10 seconds with me and just let's close our eyes and just focus on our breathing for the next 10 seconds. Just breathe in and out. You may already feel just from that first exhalation your muscles loosening up. Tension you didn't even know was there, vanishing.
Oh, I knew it was there.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Our runners are feeling it.
I feel like I'm about to pass out.
Thank you guys so much. 10 seconds is in. Thank you, Jazzy. Very important, especially with these high pressure, high stakes races going on here.
No, I haven't seen anyone redeem that yet, and I was fully expecting you to jump scare us at 9.
My chat has been super respectful. No one has used any of the sound commands during 10 seconds of Zen yet, but I fully expect somebody to. But,
well, now that you said it, literally everyone's getting.
I'm sorry for ruining for everyone, guys.
Absolutely. It's no worries, no worries. It's just another distraction you have to just filter out, you know?
Despite this being a race, I'm just going to focus on getting a PB.
That's it, guys. That's it. Just focus on each room individually.
This is not PBing for me. I'm already up down like a minute against PB. So.
Yeah, I'm on pace still.
Okay, guys, we're ready to go into
luck,
reflections. Good luck to both runners. Everybody in chat ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Smoke Pig says, okay, who runs 6B? I'm pretty sure we're just going to be running all of 6A. But that's a good point, Smoke Pig. 6B is something that the top runners...
Yeah, I don't think any of us are Marlin.
Yeah, I mean, Ultra Marlin, current world record holder, and some of the top runners run 6B because, again, it's slightly faster than 6A, but only if you run 6B really fast. And the 5A, the difference between 5A and 5B, it's a little bit easier, I think, and runners who start approaching the low 50s even can maybe start practicing 5B and incorporating it into their runs. But when it comes to 6B, it's a really difficult stage to run fast. And for that reason, most runners just stick to 6A until they get to a certain level of proficiency, and then I guess it would be logical to start incorporating 6B as well. Okay, Samthefman is the first one up to this wall. You're going to see him using neutral jumps here. Normally, this is a wall that you can't climb on your own before... Oh, wait a second here. Oh, okay. I thought Lucien was doing 6B. Nope, he's good. Okay, so Lucien opting not to do the neutral jumps and just kind of progress here intended. And now both players are pretty close.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Happened?
Pardon me?
My dash just got absorbed.
Pardon me?
Climb up the wall.
And now both players are neck and neck, almost at the exact same frame here. And these feathers that you see, this is the first stage that introduces the feather mechanic. Madeline turns into a feather, and you'll see some players opt to use the analog stick for feather movements, while their regular movements are done with the D-pad. Other players use analog for everything, and then keyboard players, well, I don't know what they do.
They use keyboard.
They use the keyboard for everything.
This is where you have an advantage over me for using analog.
That's right. It is kind of tricky to switch back and forth between the D-pad and analog. That's the way I play, and there are certain sections where it becomes kind of tricky to switch around.
Twice?
PGR is an all D-pad boy. Thank you, Streamlabs. There is a contest going on. I don't know how long it'll take for someone to guess the magic word, but it is a very random word, and if you say it at some point during the stream, you will win something. You will get alerted if you say the word.
The word random?
Now everyone just guessing words. I'm pretty sure that it's a word that you won't just guess, but if it comes up in conversation, it's just going to happen organically.
Duck. The word is duck.
I may end up adding words to the magic word list. Okay, both players cruising. Sam, the F-man, with the slight lead here. First one to this this section here that has a couple of different paths and a couple of... This is a good path. This is the one that I take. It has a checkpoint in case you miss this tight squeeze through the gap. Sam, the F-man, first trying it now. And Lucien making his way on the same path. And dying there to the spikes, but again, you hit that checkpoint. It's not a huge time loss, not a bad place to die if you're gonna take a death. Let's see how Sam the F-man handles this Kevin block. Nice speed boost off of there and into the battle and fight. Lucien not far behind though. Hey Yaz in chat. Matt the man about to find the top 1,000 words of the English language and paste them one by one until I get the magic word. Good luck with that strategy, Matt the man. Here we go. Both players now into the battle and fight section. A lot of cool little optimizations you can do here. You just want to make sure that your movement is quick. And you don't get caught in Battlin's attacks. Battlin has a couple of attacks. One is a laser beam. And another is these kind of like magic energy balls she shoots. Very, very smooth play from both players here. They're going to have to navigate not only using dashes and wave dashes, but a lot of feather mechanics here too. This is a combination of the feathers, the dashing, Battlin's attacks, and these moving blocks, these falling blocks. This reflection has a lot of elements going on all at the same time. Sam taking a death there. Welcome in, Magi.
Like it was up alone.
Ooh, very close there. One cycle from Sam the man. He pulls it off. And now both players pretty close. Nicely done there. Sam approaching the final fight sequence here with Battlin. Lucien just a little bit behind. Cicera says, Majame, can I buy a hint? No. No hint, Cicera. What if we spell it wrong? It will not trigger the giveaway. White hair if you spell it wrong. What's up, Wind Celery? Majame, you should do a hint for pyramid power. Ooh. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Both players fully focus mode now. Sam the man with a healthy lead. Needs to keep it though. Needs to play smooth here. This is a good time to make up some of the ground that Sam has lost. Lucien has the lead here. But Sam with a much better reflection so far.
Oh, you cannot be serious.
Ooh, that is not a good place to take a death. That is a costly death here on the final screen. Lucien struggling a bit.
Stress.
The stress, the pressure getting to Sam, the man.
Sorry for swearing.
No worries at all, man. This is Celeste is a game that even if you're just streaming it for your own audience, it can be really sweaty. And the racing format, especially with my annoying commentary, makes it much more stressful. And that's all part of the fun, I think. At least for me and the viewers. I think for the racers, it may be even more stress. But hey, that's part of the game. Sam now into the final climb. Really pulling out a great reflection when he absolutely needed to. Lucien now not far behind, grabs the power up and needs to minimize the damage here with a nice smooth climb to the top. Nice job, Sam, says General Teddy.
Thanks, Teddy and Pound Top Tiger. Oh, or is it? Pound? Yeah.
Nicely done. Both runners now. Lucien approaching the final section. Is going to skip this cutscene. Really well done from both players. Really well done. Good reflection. Sam able to close this gap a little bit here. Not as much as he wanted to, that's for sure. But his 8 minute and 8 second reflection puts his total at 32 minutes 21 seconds, while Lucien had a 8:36 reflection. His total is 30 minutes.
8:08 is better than my reflection PB. I was never gonna make time there.
Wow, very nice. 30:56 and 32:21. So not quite 2 minutes. Sam able to close the gap a little bit. A little less than a 2 minute difference here between Lucien and Samthefman as we come into the finish of Summit. Now, guys, I want to remind you, please do not go to the postcard section of Summit because there is no postcard section of Summit. Just go to the screen, select the stage, and then wait there. Yes, right where Sam is right now, that's where you wait. Right before you press climb, I'm going to count you guys down. Are you guys ready to go? Do you need a break?
Give me 15 seconds.
Okay. 15-second break here.
Oh, dear Lord.
Math
Yeah,
Dude Man. Welcome in, Math Dude Man.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello?
What is going on?
Good, good,
PGR, Majami, you should let a bot give a hint for the word every 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh, 10 seconds of Zen.
Oh, Blurgberry redeemed 10 seconds of Zen. Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. You guys already know how it works. I'm not going to explain it too much this time. Just know that we're going to, for 10 seconds, try as best we can to close our eyes, focus only on our breathing, and slow everything down. Let's slow everything down, guys. Just breathe in and out and relax. Did you feel that? I felt it. I felt it. We all connected there for a second, for a split second. We all connected there during 10 seconds of Zen. People from all over the world. We just shared a moment here. Loot or Die in the house.
Like, hey, what's up, hello?
Welcome in, Loot or Die. Shout out to Loot or Die, please and thank you. Cicera, is it one word or two words? Guys, it's one word, okay? Don't stress the word giveaway game, okay?
I already said duck. The word is duck.
The word is duck. Try it. Go ahead. Try it in chat. See if duck does anything. It is one word. Yes, it's one word. Marker's sending his energy. Thank you, Markers.
Maybe it's this.
Okay, guys. It all comes down to Summit. And as you know, and if you don't know, Summit, literally anything can happen. It's a long, long, long section. It requires a lot of skill. It requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of smooth, clean plays. And anything can happen. Are you guys ready?
If I die at flag 1, I'm resetting the run. I don't care what happens.
Please no deaths at flag 1.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
ready.
Runners, are you ready?
Yes.
Do this.
Chat, are you ready? I think chat is ready. Here we go. Reach for the summit in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's gonna be so weird looking back at chat to watch the shouting words, trying to find the word.
Retro Set Go in the house. Welcome in, Retro Set Go.
Let's go.
That moment you realize it's Thursday. You're just in time, Retro Set Go, for the climactic finish here as both players enter the summit. Shout outs to Retro Set Joe. He was one of the runners in the 2rdEST ever Moonberry Cup. Ooh, Sam taking a death there. Still very close between both runners. Lucien with the slight lead, but not very much. Sam is going to have to play really smooth and hope that Lucien makes some mistakes as well. Anything can happen, guys. It's still anyone's game here as the players make their way through Summit. Plenty of screens where you can lose a bunch of time, and Lucien, it is his to lose at this point. Just breathe. Just breathe. Very smooth play from both players. Lucien barely making it happen there, and now the players are neck and neck. Both runners are almost synced up. Give it up for the sync up. I love when this happens. Love when this happens. We're going to have to get like an emote or a command or something for that sync up because it is just a beautiful thing. Sam pulling ahead here. Very smooth play. Very spicy. First to the orb. You've heard of synchronized swimming. Now prepare for synchronized Celeste running. Both players now, once again, neck and neck. It looks like I'm watching the same stream. And Sam pulls out slightly ahead. He's going to really need to put a great performance together here and hope that Lucien loses his stride and succumbs to the pressure. Absolutely possible. Anything could happen here. PGR says Sam has the better tactics, but Lucien more consistent. Retro Joe, I'm just glad to see that the paths these two are taking are similar to what I had set to do. Retro Joe, first, is actually a world record holder and the first ever to complete a baby percent run of the game. And if you're not familiar with that, that's when you run, basically it's the same as like any percent, but you have a screaming infant strapped to your chest. He did it in just under an hour. The VOD is viewable. Retro Set Go, twitch.tv/. You can watch the baby percent run. Lucien taking a death there, and Lucien getting caught up on this screen. Once again, it's tough if you miss the cycle. Allowing Sam the Man to pull ahead here. Matt the Man, someone give me a child. I want to run baby percent. Good stuff from both players here. Lucien struggling a bit, allowing Sam to pull ahead. Ooh, a costly death there from Sam the Man on this long screen. Anytime you have a long screen like this,
I need to stop doing that, like, honestly.
Any deaths toward the end of a long screen are really costly, and Sam just really struggling to finish this screen out, allowing Lucien to pull ahead here.
I said it once and I'll say it again, 1500 meters.
1,500 meters is the bane of a lot of speedrunners' existence. A really tricky section with some difficult platforming. Jazzy Rico says, I'm about to make an hour-long playlist to sing along to while running Celeste. That's a great idea. Lucien first to the final bubble here. Sam not far behind and closes out the section. Both players... Both players now on the 2,000 meters. Lucien taking a death here, allowing Sam to close the gap a little bit, and now both players are pretty much neck and neck. This is a tough section here, and it could cause the players to struggle a bit.
Nope. Too high.
Those Yetis throwing these snowballs with deadly accuracy now. Taking out Sam the Man, allowing Lucien to pull ahead here. Sam's struggling with the screen a little bit. Lucien going slow and steady here with the slow is fast technique.
Exactly gonna do the same because block loss isn't.
Slow is not fast. Alive is fast.
Alive is fast. That's a good point. Absolutely. Matt the Man says, Reach for the Summit might be one of the most hyped songs in the world, perfect for speed runs. It absolutely gets the blood flowing, doesn't it? And Lucien on to the final screen here. Sam the F-Man not far behind, but again is going to have to hope that Lucien makes some mistakes.
Why are you not? Yep, just piss off.
And Lucien just enters the 2,500 meters section of the level. This is the Mirror Temple section, and there's some tricky bits here that Lucien is going to have to perform. Taking a death there and opening the window here for Sam the F-Man a little bit. Metallic Salad Fork says, also the most stressful when you're on a good pace. Absolutely, Fork. Anybody who runs this game knows the feeling of being on a great pace. And then all of a sudden the tension enters your body and your fingers start to get numb. You start to forget how everything works. It's a weird feeling, and but it's all part of the fun. Okay, Sam the F-Man with a nice skip there, grabbing that key. Lucien taking a death.
What am I doing?
Sam is going to have to hope that Lucien takes some more costly deaths so we can close this gap a little bit here in Summit.
Oh, you'll gain time here.
Your boy Trash, welcome in.
I'm like, hey, what's up,
Something.
hello?
No door skip,
Yes.
run invalid, right?
Lucien losing 9 years by not skipping the doors there. Ooh, Sam taking a death there, trying to skip those doors.
And my control just get it.
Lucien needs to keep it smooth. Has to keep it smooth here. Any deaths at this point can be very costly for Lucien.
I won't.
Sam opting to open these doors and keep it clean.
I am literally getting. I'm at 40 frames per second. Playable. I am.
Lucien into the final climb here, but taking a death. Sam struggling with this door skip screen. It's a tricky gap to navigate. There you go. He's through. It is not an easy gap to get through. Trust me. These guys are making it look easy, even when you miss a couple times. This is not easy stuff, guys. These are speed running strats. Sam now into the final section of the climb here.
Just open the door, Sam. Never bumped up.
The General, Lucien is so synced with the music, I'm yelling, it's satisfactory. General Teddy, very happy.
Why am I so about to kill someone?
Sam feeling the pressure here. Hopefully Lucien... Ooh, Lucien takes a death there. We're going to have to see a collapse here from Lucien to open the window here for Sam. Anything can happen. Anybody who's run this game knows that sometimes certain screens, certain sections, just... You can get stuck on them. You end up just dying a bunch of times. You can't get through. It's something strange happens with your muscle memory. I've always said that muscle memory works both ways. It can help you execute some really smooth maneuvers, but it can also kind of lock you into these weird death cycles where you keep dying in the same ways. And it's, yeah. Flag 13. Party at flag 13 for Lucien. Nicely executed here. Both players now playing really smoothly. Ask Joe about flag 1. Whitehair, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. PGR says, maybe missed my PG by 8 seconds on a flag 1 death.
That's a move.
Yeah, Joe, during Joe's Moonberry Cup race, he was on track for a PB of sub 1 hour. And through flag 1, he had it. He had it. Absolutely had the sub 1 hour, and then took a death on flag 1 and ended up finishing with like a 109 or something. Missed it by 3 seconds, I think. Yeah, maybe 3 seconds. Okay, Lucien into the final climb here. Flag 3 and Sam the Man.
Dying at flag 8 at 10.
Still at flag 10. Geo asks, what's the format for Moonberry Cup? So far, we've just been running any percent head-to-head races, Geo. But in the future, we're definitely going to incorporate some other racing categories and some fun stuff as well. I have some ideas. Maybe, you know, first one to golden. And Lucien finishing up here as Sam hits flag 5. Please, guys in chat, let's all send Sam our energy for a nice clean finish here. GG to Lucien and Sam finishing up. Let's have a nice clean finish here. All our love. Look at all this love for Sam. Cicera sends energy. Whitehair sends energy. Palm Top sends energy. Smoke Pig sending energy. Carrarium sending energy. Sow sending energy.
You're wasting energy, kids. Saying that to people who are most likely older than me anyways. Oh my god, I'm a failure.
This is, Sam, don't worry, man. This is honestly, everyone who has run this game has felt exactly what Sam is feeling right now.
Really?
Absolutely. I know I have. Any runners in chat this game can identify with what Sam is feeling right now? Ickle Chris, 100%.
Don't you dare die at flag 2, you
Carrarium 100%, Sal 100%, Metallic Solid Fork 100%. Everybody absolutely knows what Sam is feeling right now.
And there goes the VP. 46-31.
Comet 0%. Get out of here, Comet. Both racers to the summit now. Thank you so much, guys. What a race. I really believe it was anyone's race through summit. Let's go to the journals here. GG, guys. GG.